Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones set to fight Cain Velasquez. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Jon Bones Jones!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here he is, the youngest champion in UFC history. Another massive spot for Johnny Bones Jones. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. Nice mix of knockouts and submissions. Hard to find any sort of weakness thus far in the UFC career of one of the greatest of all time. Jones takes the center of the octagon. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones' calling card.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Jones getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Making all these shots count. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Johnny Bones. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Jones is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Yep, that guillotine's deep. He's up. What's submission defense on display?
Jones has got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Side control, he's pretty safe there. Nice defense.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, well, this is Jon Jones's wheelhouse right here, the ground and pound. Just a devastating ground striker, and his opponent may not be long for this.
You know, we have seen Jones do this before in his career, where when he gets you down, he is so long that even from your guard, he can land brutal elbows and cause so much damage. That has been the game plan tonight, and you can see that what Jones set out to do, he is accomplishing. They should be very proud, his team in his corner. There it is, now he's going to mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Great submission defense on the play tonight.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Jones is right back to the full mount here.
Oh.
Huge elbows. Right, setting up for an armbar now.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, here we go, folks. Round two, Johnny Bones Jones. And on the other side, Cain Velasquez. All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Jones gets up. He is back on the feet here. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left hook there. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered. We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Velasquez has got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you.
Good punch.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
2 minutes have gone by. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice entry there to get the takedown. Good wrestling by Velasquez. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound straight. An elbow! Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight. Oh, looks like that submission's almost... No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Jones is now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good work from the top here by Cain Velasquez. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Nice positional control here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a luck. He's having his way with him here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Back mount now. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Velasquez's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Round 3 next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like the shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot was perfect. Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Jones gets up. He is back on the feet here. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Throwing that jab, no good. Cain Velasquez. Oh, how is he absorbing these strikes? Massive knees to the head in the clinch.
Taking for a ride. Nice Nice finish. He passes the half.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Velasquez is right now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Back and forth we go. Oh, spinning back fist lands. Takedown defense holds up. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Nice shot to the body. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. And right into side control. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight, man. 90 seconds to go now.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Great job landing from the top position.
It's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. This is a terrible position.
Jones is in half guard. Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Velasquez is back in full mount. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target. Because
big shots from the top. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Velasquez gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, how about the nice jab. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, not much set up behind it. The right hook misses. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Velasquez gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas.
He's going guillotine. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard off and try to find a submission.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Velasquez.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
It's work, guys. Come on.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, J.A. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
Let's go. You got to scramble here.
Nice transition.
Work, guys.
Lock that guard. Let's go. Move those hips and get up.
Lands with the ground and pound here. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Let's get some points. Let's get that takedown going.
Jones is cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a... His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to... Oh, nice ankle pick there. His wrestling chops on full display tonight.
Full display, and it also shows you, John, that he's willing to do it in any way, shape, or form to get to the finish line and get his hand raised. Look at that. Recognizes he's about to lose position.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Jones. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Jones is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Velasquez is in half guard. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. Jones's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. That shot is blocked by Jones.
Big double leg, double change.
Jones is in half guard now.
Getting them out here.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Nicely done. Dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission.
Massive left hand.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it. He's got to be careful here. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Velasquez is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. That was nice.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye. We may get him in here before the round even ends.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnny Bone. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night tonight.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Velasquez.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key, gotta be careful here.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt.
Right back.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Velasquez. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cain Velasquez.
So congratulations are in order to the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez, still a guy who many believe is the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Not sure if this performance alone is enough for him to get an immediate crack at the title, but he certainly did everything within his power tonight to prove that he is still very much a force to be reckoned with in this UFC heavyweight division.